25 seconds before I start the live stream. We're going to play with Facebook friends. I appreciate the support. So everything records. I'm going to make 1 minute, 25 seconds. Recently it has been recording again, but most of the time I just wanted to 1 minute, 25 seconds. Welcome to Victory Yay. Welcome to my live stream. Right now, the Houston Rockets are playing against Oklahoma City Thunder in the Orlando bubble. And so tonight, I have a lineup of Houston Rocket players and Oklahoma City Thunder players. Mostly Houston Rocket players because on this account, the only cards I have are these. So Russell Westbrook at point guard. Shooting guard, James Harden. Small forward, Danilo Gallinari. Power forward, PJ Tucker. And a center, Tyson Chandler. And for jerseys, Oklahoma City Thunder jerseys and Houston Rocket jerseys and James Harden court. Now we're going to play against Facebook friends. Hurry up and play against these friends. First person we're going to play is against Little Legend. Now, wait a second. So Little Legend has Denver Nugget jerseys and Orlando Summer League court. He has James Harden as well, and I have a James Harden. And we have Houston Rocket jerseys, as the Houston Rockets right now are playing against Oklahoma City Thunder. I think it's halftime right now. So James Harden with the ball. Gives the ball to Russell Westbrook. And we get the ball stolen. As he has James Harden, and he has some dunk animation. One-handed slam dunk from the beard, James Harden. The 107 overall card. Very good card. Very hard to get. As a card of Oklahoma City Thunder. So Russell Westbrook gives the ball to James Harden. Gives the ball to PJ Tucker. Tries a long mid-range shot. Misses that shot. Shaquille O'Neal with the ball. Slam dunk. Now, I'm going to check my computer to see who came. Thank you, NBA Gameplay, for coming. You say, yeah, Miami's doing good. That's awesome. I hope Miami wins. And right now, the Houston Rockets are playing the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think it's halftime right now, so looks like an even match right now. Even score, pretty much. Hopefully, Oklahoma City Thunder win. I appreciate your support. So Russell Westbrook with the ball now. Gives the ball to PJ Tucker. Tonight I went to live stream a little bit earlier. Danilo Gallinari. 3-point shot. That's what he's known for. Danilo Gallinari from Italy. Now Mike D'Antoni actually drafted Danilo Gallinari when he was a New York Knicks. When he was head coach of New York Knicks, he drafted Danilo Gallinari. Now Danilo Gallinari has now played for multiple teams. Last year he played for the Clippers. Now he plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So right now he's actually playing against he's on the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against Mike D'Antoni, who's the coach of the Houston Rockets. Now there have been many reports that Danilo Gallinari in the offseason is going to leave to coach the Indiana Pacers. And I don't know what to think about that. I hear a lot of reports right now. Russell Westbrook makes a 3-point shot. My opponent at the last minute misses that shot. It's a 1-point game. Houston Rockets leading. Yeah, it's a very close game right now. My opponent has 107 overall. That monthly master, Ray Allen. They're in deep space. Here's Joel Embiid court. LeBron James with the ball. Gives the ball Shaquille O'Neal. Gives the ball to Kawhi Leonard. Long mid-range shot. 103 mid-range shot with boost. Very high shot. I'm looking at the box score right now. Live box score. Houston Rockets are winning by 3 points. Now, we'll see who wins. I do expect the Houston Rockets to win because they have James Harden, who's the best player on that team. So the Oklahoma City Thunder are basically underdogs, but they have a very great team. The Oklahoma City Thunder playing with a lot of heart, as nobody expected them to be playing this well and to make the playoffs. After Russell Westbrook, of course, left the team, he was traded. And also Paul George left the team. Paul George wanted to be traded to the LA Clippers to play with Kawhi Leonard. And then Russell Westbrook eventually, I think both Oklahoma City Thunder and both Russell Westbrook decided it was time to leave. PJ Tucker, who's now center for the Houston Rockets. A very short team. Daryl Morey believes in the small ball lineup. No more centers. All short players, basically, running his team. Very fast team. And shoot a lot of threes. Russell Westbrook. What a slam dunk. A little bit of slow motion animation right there. Now, if you play this game a lot, and if you know a little bit about the NBA, Russell Westbrook is a great dunker. Great at slam dunking. So I would love for EA to give him slam dunk animations. Dunk animations. As Tyson Chandler. Ball gets stripped away. But I have a James Harden. Right now I'm actually playing a little bit. Missed that shot. He has a Kawhi Leonard with the ball. A Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron James with the ball. Drip Projections. Thank you for coming. I appreciate your support. How are you doing? I think it's 10 o'clock in your state right now. I hope you're having a great night. I heard Miami Heat is doing well. NBA Gameplays just said Miami Heat is doing well. And I believe if they win, that's Russell Westbrook makes that three-point shot. Oh, they're not even playing tonight, right? Miami Heat, they're not playing tonight. Yeah, it looks like tonight the only people playing are the Houston Rockets. Because they're still in the first round. It's their game 7. Oh, that was tonight. So Miami Heat go up 2-0 versus Milwaukee Bucks. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to find some. So yesterday, at the end of my live stream, I believe this person had a NBA Dome. No, that's the wrong one. I thought it was that person. Alright, I'm just going to hurry up and play this game. I want to show that NBA Dome court. That's the name of the court at the end of my live stream yesterday that I was talking about. This person has a Vince Carter out of position card as center. Jimmy Butler at power forward. $10 minutes in my live stream. Gonna go for an hour. Maybe 1 hour and a half. So he has a Phoenix Suns court, Phoenix Suns jerseys, and I have Houston Rocket jerseys. Drip Productions, thank you for coming. Mr. Logics, hello, thank you for coming. This is the first time Russell Westbrook's helped the Thunder make it to the second round since 2016. Yeah. As Russell Westbrook, of course, when he led the Oklahoma City Thunder, did not have much success. And keep losing in the first round, I believe, right? The Russell Westbrook led team, I don't think has ever made it out of the first round. They lost to, first season, I think, lost to the Houston Rockets, James Harden. Second season, they lost to, I think, Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. They keep losing in the playoffs. It's always been a pleasure to come watch you live. Thank you, Drip Productions. I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. I want Oklahoma City Thunder to win. I also want them to win. I root for underdog teams. So I always support the bad teams, even though I'm a Houston Rocket fan as well, because I love James Harden. But I would love to see the Oklahoma City Thunder and other teams as well to upset the other team. I think one's a 3 seed, and the other is a 6 seed. So it's not a huge upset if the Oklahoma City Thunder win. Just like yesterday night, Utah Jazz, Denver Nuggets. Even if the Utah Jazz win, it's not an upset. And the Houston Rockets are a 4 seed, and the Thunder are a 5 seed, and they have the identical record, 44-28, 44-28. So they're pretty much very equal team. So no surprise went to Game 7. Lonzo Ball with the ball. Lonzo Ball with the ball right there. Nice little move right there from Lonzo Ball, and he falls down. Now, I don't know why, but people always say Lonzo Ball should be a Phoenix Sun for many seasons. And I heard the New Orleans Pelicans are looking to trade Lonzo Ball, as he did not really play very well for the Pelicans this season, or it was a very disappointing year. Under 5, Houston's 4. Yeah, I just checked, and they have identical records. And so, if the Houston Rockets win or the Oklahoma City Thunder win, no surprise there, because they have the same record. They're a 4th seed, 5th seed, pretty much the same. Although right now the player that's in his prime is James Harden. So James Harden, who's been exhausted a lot in the playoffs, very, very tired in the playoffs, and he's always lost a lot. So he has more to lose. Chris Paul is old, so nobody really cares too much about him or his legacy. This person has a Michael Redd and a Karan Butler and a Dirk Nowitzki, all these old school players, and then Joel Embiid. Harden's actually 30-something. Yeah, but I'll still say James Harden's still in his prime, which starts around 28 years old. I'll still say James Harden is still in his prime, though, because he's still a very good player, still very dominant. I'll say Chris Paul is past his prime. This Chris Paul right now, his age is 35 years old, so he's quite old. So long term, Oklahoma City Thunder, he's probably not your point guard long term. Chris Paul next season, he has a long contract though. He had a very long contract, what many people say is a bad deal, which is why the Houston Rockets were very happy to trade him and his contract. He's playing a lot right now with a lot of heart. Billabong Productions. Hey, Victory. Yo, Victory. Thank you for coming, Billabong Production. Harden's 31. Yeah, I know. I know he's 31. But I still say he's in his prime. You could say he's a little bit past his prime now, but he's still a very good player. But Chris Paul, in my opinion, is definitely past his prime. He's so old. And Russell Westbrook is around James Harden's same age. Russell Westbrook is 31 years old. So Russell Westbrook is actually 1 year older than James Harden. He's born in 1988. James Harden's born in 1989. But right now they're the same age. Chris Paul is still playing really great basketball, but he's quite old. I expect him next season, for some reason, to be on some kind of veteran team, like playing for the Lakers or the Clippers, either sometimes starting or sometimes coming off the bench. But he has a skill, from what I remember. So James Harden right now, Russell Westbrook right now, they have to win a championship this season or and a couple next season. Otherwise, they're going to be too old. So they have to win right now. Chris Paul, he's too old now, in my opinion. So nobody cares. Damian Lillard, right now, also cannot win a championship. And let's look at his age really quickly. Damn, I thought he was older than that. I think a player's prime is somewhere around 28 to 32. 26 to 32. I think 27 to 30. Yeah, it's pretty much around that age. I would say pretty much around 28 years old is the player's prime. And I think that's around the age when LeBron James won his first championship in Miami. And Michael Jordan won his first championship in Chicago. That's pretty much the prime age, in my opinion. Now, when you get to your 30s, early 30s, you're a little bit past your prime. Now, Chris Paul is definitely past his prime, in my opinion. Chris Paul is old. But there's certain players like LeBron James. LeBron James, believe it or not, should retire soon. If he was a normal person, but obviously he is not normal. LeBron James is 35 years old, born 1984. LeBron James is actually older than Chris Paul. But we don't talk about him that way because his body is amazing. So technically speaking, LeBron James is past his prime. He's an old player. He should be playing very poorly. LeBron James came into the NBA in 2003 NBA draft. Chris Paul came 2004 NBA draft. Yeah, Chris Paul is born 1985. LeBron James born 1984. LeBron James is older than him. Right now, I think LeBron James might be the oldest player in the NBA when Vince Carter retired. He might be the oldest player. Oh, yeah, there's someone older than him, and that's Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony is older than LeBron James. Carmelo Anthony was born same age, 1984. They're the same age. But he's like a couple months older. So he is 36. Normally, if you're 35, 36, you should be like Carmelo Anthony at this stage of your career. You should be an old player, past your prime player, not very good. At most, come off the bench to contribute a little bit. Or just a starter, role player. You should not be as good as LeBron James, but that's why LeBron James is so special. John Wall missing his prime. John Wall, yes, because of his injuries. Multiple injuries. I forget even what his injuries are. But he's definitely missing his prime. And if you know anything about John Wall, when he first came to the NBA, 2010, he was a very good basketball player. And his contract right now, just looking on Google, $38.2 million a year, which is a bad contract. because he's injured a lot. So he's 29. Now, if he gets back into shape and he's healthy, he can still play some more. But more than likely, he's probably gonna decline. And if anybody knows this also about Russell Westbrook, I just want to say, Russell Westbrook, the way he plays, he's like nonstop. He has that kind of that Mamba mentality, but the way he plays is you're gonna get injury prone that way. So it's all too much athleticism and then less skill. So he does not shoot that many 3-point shots. The way he plays more smart is Chris Paul. Chris Paul is a smarter player. He also has a point guard you want to pass the ball more as well. Russell Westbrook's too much athleticism, so I think he'll decline very soon. I think Russell Westbrook is going to be on multiple teams, and then you're going to feel very sad, but I think he's going to decline soon. I think the Houston Rockets are going to try to trade him if they do not win this year. I do not think he'll be a Houston Rocket for long. This is just me saying a lot of this stuff because I've seen the NBA for a long time. And this is what usually happens. My opponent has James Harden as shooting guard. Kyle Korver is the oldest player in the NBA. Korver is so old. Has anyone else seen the stuff about Don L.I.J.? Does anybody for NBA gameplay, does anybody seen that person? Because I don't know who that is. I don't really watch other YouTubers. Kyle Korver is the oldest. I'll look him up. Because Kyle Korver went to the NBA the same time as LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony. If I remember, 2003 NBA draft. Second round. So he played in college more. So yeah, you guys are right? He's 39 years old, Kyle Korver. So he is the oldest player. Born 1981. Born 1981, so he is 39 years old. Playing for the Milwaukee Bucks. And of course, because he played at the University of Creighton, he played at more college years, so he's older than Carmelo. Carmelo Anthony, of course, played only one season in college. He played for University of Syracuse, New York. And so he won one championship there around 2002, 2003. And LeBron James came out from high school, came to the NBA directly from high school. Let's look at Vince Carter really quickly. Vince Carter, who played this season but decided to retire, did not want to go to the bubble. Vince Carter, 43 years old right now. Born 1977 and drafted in the 1998 NBA draft. Oh, speaking of older players, I have Tyson Chandler right now. Let's see if Tyson Chandler is older than Kyle Korver. Tyson Chandler, surprisingly, is younger than Kyle Korver. He was born in 1982 and he's 37 years old. He's only 1 year younger than Kyle Korver. Tyson Chandler, high school, one of the best players in high school. McDonald's All-American, drafted number 2 overall pick in the 2001 NBA draft. Well, so off the top of my head, the oldest player probably is Kyle Korver, and second is Tyson Chandler. LeBron James might be the third. No, Carmelo Anthony's the third, and fourth is LeBron James. It's definitely sad to see your players, your favorite superstars get old and retire. LeBron James should retire soon, but we don't know what season. I heard he's waiting for his son, LeBron James Jr., to make it to the NBA. And then maybe he'll sign with that team. Play with his son, or maybe LeBron James, after He's done a little bit of Hollywood stuff, starring in Space Jam 2, producing many movies and TV shows. Maybe LeBron James goes back to Cleveland, plays for the Cavaliers, and just retires. Also, just wanted to say, most of the times, as you've seen with Kobe and Michael Jordan, their last season, it's actually better not to win a championship your last season. It's better to not make the playoffs. It's better actually to have a losing team. To be on a losing team just because it's your farewell tour and everybody can say goodbye to you and give you basically presents and your jerseys and everything. And then they have singers to sing for you. It's actually better to have a losing season when you have a farewell tour. As you see with Kobe Bryant in 2016 and Michael Jordan around 2002, 2003. It's actually better to have a farewell tour, to be on a losing team. There's almost like more time to celebrate you. As Russell Westbrook goes in for a shot. Kyle Korver was so good 10 years ago. Yes, he was. Kyle Korver was a very good player. And if you look at three-point shots, he's made a lot of them in the history of the NBA. And LeBron James has 3 years left in him, I think. Yes, we don't know LeBron James how good he is. That's a good guess. Because LeBron James, we do not know how long he'll last. But he's always been a great player. And he doesn't seem to age much. 35 years old, 3 more years later, he'll be 38 years old. Right now it's 2020. Let's see if he plays for 6 more years, let's say. Let me just randomly guess. Just randomly throw out a year he retires. So LeBron James maybe retires. Year 2026, 2027, 2020, 2028, or something like that. I'm just throw out that year. Something we don't really think about, like in the future, those dates. But it'll come up soon, for sure. Vucevic with a dunk. Thunder losing right now. Sad to hear. Sorry for you. I'm looking online the box score as I am not right now watching any TV. I don't have ESPN or cable or anything like that. So Thunder only losing 59 and the Rockets are winning by 63. Only a couple points. Oh, one thing I want to say, the bubble. Because it's 2020, a strange year, of course. So right now there's no home court. No home court right now. So I was going to say Miami Heat, Milwaukee Bucks. I think there was another team as well. But if you lose 2 games, that's okay. Even if you're the lesser team, you still have 2 more games you can win. So there's really no home court because they're all in Orlando. I think it was another team that lost. Yeah, so it was the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors are a higher seed than the Boston Celtics. I think Toronto Raptors are the 2nd seed. And the Boston Celtics are 3rd seed. And they went down 2-0. The winning team, the Toronto Raptors went down 2-0. The Celtics won twice. Usually if you have home court, that's a bad thing. But there is no home court. So maybe the Raptors come back and win 2 games and tie the series. Maybe. As James Harden. 3-point shot. Looked like a mid-range shot, but 3-point shot. Coach TJ, thank you for coming. Are you going to... Intelligent Giant, thank you for coming. And let me hurry up and do this for a second. Am I going for any more Master cards? I finished the 108 Aaron Gordon card, and I was trying to get another Master, but I don't think there's enough time. So I'm trying to get a 107 card, but if I don't get it, I'll just put my tokens in for a 105 card. As I have 105 card. And Zion Williamson is there. I've seen on other accounts I've gotten Zion Williamson. I just settled for that. I know a lot of people, if they played a lot, they have 2 108 overall cards. Or even more, maybe. And you guys are grinders, for sure, if you have that. But I haven't been paying attention as much. Russell Westbrook. That's a nice looking dunk. This is the free Russell Westbrook card. Now, for anybody in the chat, Houston Rockets, Oklahoma City Thunder, whoever wins plays the Lakers, right? Who's the better team that can match up against the Lakers? If the Oklahoma City Thunder win, I assume the Lakers would be the favorite, of course, to win that team. To win that matchup, if it's Lakers versus Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, Houston Rockets against the LA Lakers. The Lakers are probably still the favorite to win as their number 1 seed against the number 4 seed. Really fun to watch. And I think if you're a fan of basketball, you're a fan of the NBA, you definitely are rooting for Russell Westbrook and James Harden, Houston Rockets to win a championship. And Daryl Morey, such an innovative general manager. Half-court shot, Russell Westbrook. Almost made that shot. What inspired me to start my channel? I would say, first it's just, I'm a fan of basketball, a fan of the NBA. And I usually just watch basketball highlights a lot. So I wanted to make a channel about basketball. And then eventually I found out about this game. And so I ended up playing the game a lot. And then you see other NBA Live Mobile YouTubers like Ultimate Buckeye, KDP, Danny Awesome, many others, VKNG, B-Stopper, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and other people, and then you see them doing these videos. Very tiring because sometimes they make videos every day, as I'm doing right now, but those people are definitely inspirations. Also, this game is free, which I like. It's a free game. You don't have to spend any money on this game. And then other games like 2K, 2K20, 2K21, that's going to come out soon. You have to spend a lot of money on the game to buy the game. So, it's a free game. It's a mobile game. And it's quite fun to play with. So, basically, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I would still be playing this game just for fun, as many of you are. So might as well film yourself and make videos about it. Jeffrey, yo, what's up, bro? Thank you for coming, Jeffrey. I appreciate the support. Now, I just want to say, Jeffrey has a great NBA Live Mobile channel, NBA Live Mobile video channel. Go check out his channel. And then many of you also, NBA Gameplay has a great channel. Billabong Production has a great channel. Coach TV has a Coach TJ has a great channel. And The Intelligent Giant has a great channel as well. He makes very creative videos. DIY things. So, very interesting channel. I think I'm the only person here, right? 8, 9, 10. PJ Tucker. What do you guys think of PJ Tucker as a center? That's an experiment. Small ball experiment. They even got PJ Tucker cards at center now, which is pretty awesome. PJ Tucker, if you know a little bit about him, inspirational story. He was out of the NBA for a long time. Play overseas, but was able to come back as a Phoenix Sun. So now Gallinari gets the ball stolen. Gary Payton with the ball. Rebounder. Hey, thank you for coming. And yes, the rebounder act team. So yeah, next week we'll try to make a video playing against your team one-on-one. Right now I have another person that I'm about to play one-on-one against. But actually, I see your team. So right now, I think I'll play your team right now. I actually see your team. You're one of the first times I actually see a person's team. You're linked to your Facebook account. And it changes every day. But right now, since you're here, rebounder, if you're still here, I'm going to play against your team. Are you still here, rebounder? I actually saved your team to play against you. You're like number 1 on my list. Yeah, rebounder, I see your team. I'm playing you right now. Well, next week we'll video. It's a little bit slow now. But yeah, I waited until you came so I could play against the team. Unfortunately, as I say this right now, it's very slowly. But I'm happy I get to see your team on here. Because many people add me on Facebook, I cannot see your team. So a rebounder. I'm going against a rebounder. He has a 103 overall team. The rebounder is kind of slow right now for some reason. So yeah, Patrick Beverly, JJ Redick, Scottie Pippen, Danilo Gallinari. You haven't had power. Fortunately, I logged off. This is a live stream. Unfortunately, I logged off. I'll try to log back in. It lags when I try to play you. It's lagging. I'll log back into the game. I still will be able to play you. But yeah, unfortunately, it just froze when I try to play your team. Yeah, I was waiting for you to come. So then, because I actually saw your team, I was quite surprised because many people they add me on Facebook, I cannot see their team. Right now, I have somebody that asked me to play one-on-one against them, but they're not linked to Facebook. So I had to tell them to add me to their league, and then it's like it takes so long. And right now I'm like, there's like 17 members in his league, and he's like number 1. And right now I'm like number 17. I have to move up every day to try to get to play him. So very tiring to do. And sorry for the lag. Jeffrey, what's up? How's Canada right now? How are you? A rebounder, if you don't know Jeffrey, he's a great NBA Live Mobile YouTuber. Check out his channel. He makes videos every day. Thank you for that, Rebounder. And Jeffrey, check out Rebounder's channel. He also makes NBA Live Mobile YouTube videos. Great NBA Live Mobile YouTube videos. He's from Indonesia. I'm going to play his team, but yeah, I don't know if Jeffrey's still here. But if Jeffrey, if you're still here, check out each other's channels, you know. And Jeffrey's from Canada. Canada right now is like it's like 10:51 right there. Hopefully the Toronto Raptors, they could start winning a game. Now, many people thought Toronto Raptors would actually make it to the NBA Finals. Okay, we're back, Rebounder. So I'm finally going to play you. Hopefully it loads. And we're just going to play you very quickly right now. But you don't have to worry too much because if you're linked to Facebook friends, then it's very easy to do. You also might try later on to switch your lineup up. Oh man, another commercial. That's okay. The commercial usually it goes back into the game. Okay, let's hurry up. Now we're gonna finally play you. Brooklyn next court. So you have home court. First I'm gonna autoplay it. It's 9 a.m. 9:51 a.m. there and here. Yeah. In Indonesia. Good morning to you, Rebounder. I think Jeffrey left. Yeah. Mutombo with a shot. Slam dunk Mutombo. 105 Mutombo. So right now, offensively, I'm going to try to score. Tyson Chandler with a shot. Tyson Chandler, who's on the Houston Rockets. Nice layup. One-handed shot. I'm going to win, but good luck. No problem. Good luck to you as well. And with like these games, I shot 3. We're playing against the AI and not the actual person. But if you have a very high overall team, you're probably going to win. James Harden with a shot. Patrick Beverly with the ball. And what happens is like you play one, like right now I'm playing 1 quarter. In the second quarter, you can play it or not, or you can forfeit it. If you need your stamina like for the events, then just go play the events. I only play people during my live stream. I'll talk to you more on Facebook if we make a video. Makes the shot. You're winning though. Patrick Beverly, get a rebound. Sometimes if I play it, it'll slow down. Patrick Beverly just wasting time. He's probably gonna score too. Man, he was wasting so much time. But you're winning. You're going to win. Now Russell Westbrook, Not a great three-point shooter, but that's 20%. And he misses the shot. Bum, 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 bum. Tyson Chandler. One-handed slam dunk. Now two-handed slam dunk. $14 left. JJR Redick with the ball. He's gonna hold the ball. Let's see if he make the last shot. Mutombo misses a shot, but you win. Give me a slam dunk. I forgot who dunked, but yeah, so that's one game. So I'm gonna play against this another person. Now, right now, there's 5 people watching right now. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And check out Rebounder's channel, Jeffrey's channel, and NBA Gameplay's channel. Now, this is Gaming with Jatari, who used to come on my live streams a lot. And he has Venice Beach Court from Southern California. Jamal Crawford with the shot. Mid-range shot, Jamal Crawford. James Harden with the ball. Jamal Crawford falls down. Slam dunk. Zoom Gaming, hi. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Zoom. How are you, Zoom Gaming? That can be Mutombo or Patrick Ewing. I said Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing is a Hall of Famer and a better offensively. That can be Mutombo is also a Hall of Famer, but more defensive player and great at blocking shots. So I'll take Patrick Ewing because he's better offensively. And Patrick Ewing is pretty good at defense as well. Dikembe Mutombo, not a great offensive player. In fact, you could look at his stats. Not very good offensively. One time he guarded Shaq in the NBA Finals in like 2001 when Allen Iverson went to the NBA Finals with the Philadelphia 76ers. Dikembe Mutombo was their center for the Sixers and tried to guard Shaq. And it's very hard to guard Shaq. Shaq who dunks at pretty much every possession. Zoom Gaming, just wondering, what state are you from? I too know. I'm from California. I was on YouTube for 2 years. And you basically do it one day at a time. One day at a time is what I have to say. Just keep making videos. Kyle Korver or Jose Calderon. Kyle Korver, Jose Calderon. Pretty close, actually. LeBron 913, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. How are you, Jit LeBron? Okay, the rebounder, I would say Kyle Korver, as he's still playing the NBA. And if you look at the three-point shots made, he made a lot of them. Jose Calderon, he was also a very great player and played for the Spanish national team and played with Pau Gasol in the Spanish national team. He's a very good player. And the GM, sup, thank you for coming. I appreciate the support. Thank you for coming. How are you? I'm happy to hear that, LeBron 913. LeBron, the rebounder. You really like Jose Calderon, right? You always ask question with Jose Calderon. And also check out each other's channels. Zoom Gaming makes NBA mixes, great NBA Live mobile. NBA mix videos. The GM makes great NBA Live mobile videos. LeBron 913 makes great NBA Live mobile videos, and the Rebounder makes great NBA Live mobile videos. So check out each other's channels and support each other. Yeah, and then we all like the NBA and basketball. So yeah, and then the Zoom Gaming just made a Trae Young mix, Jaren Jackson Jr. mix, a Kobe Bryant mix. Some people say Jose Calderon can't miss shots. I never heard that about Jose Calderon, but Jose Calderon was a very good player. He did not make the All-Star team, but he was a very good player. Almost made the All-Star team one time when he was a Toronto Raptor. Now a lot of these players, they actually come to the NBA quite late as they play in Europe. And Jose Calderon played in Spain a lot. He was very old when he went to the NBA. He played for many teams. Detroit Pistons, Dallas Mavericks, New York Knicks, LA Lakers, Atlanta Hawks, Cleveland Cavaliers. And then last play for the Detroit Pistons. Now we are in this beautiful court. QUAI 54, Quai 54. In Paris, France. So bonjour, my baguettes. So Jose Calderon, great player. Undrafted. A long NBA career. First season played with Chris Bosh. Toronto Raptors. So, great player. Also, many medals in the Olympics. Usually they win the silver medal. So, 2008, Beijing Olympics wins the silver medal. 2012, London wins the silver medal. 2016, wins the bronze medal in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. So, he's a very important part of the Spanish national team. Played with Pau Gasol and other players. Rudy Fernandez. Marc Gasol. And those players. RSPSON, thank you for coming. I'm RSP's son. Thank you for coming. I appreciate your support. How are you doing? Tyson Chandler with a shot. What NBA player mix would you like me to do next? I would say, right now, the player that I'm very interested in is Lou Dort. Luance Dort, Oklahoma City Thunder. Should make a mix about him. I've been thinking about making a mix about him. Lou Dort, the player, the shooting guard defending James Harden for the Oklahoma City Thunder right now. And the score right now, let's see, it's live right now. Houston Rockets winning 85-80 by winning by 5 points. Just check my score. And by the end of the live stream, we'll have a winner for that Game 7. Who's going to play the Lakers? Rock right into a block. The Scottie Pippen. Michael Jordan sidekick with a nice dunk animation. And then Tyson Chandler tries to block the shot. Try alley-oop it. No, missed that shot. PJ Tucker. Also, Zoom Gaming. Maybe also try to make a PJ Tucker mix. As very few people make a mix about PJ Tucker. I love PJ Tucker. In fact, I'm gonna talk about PJ Tucker's story a little bit. PJ Tucker played at the University of Texas Longhorns the year before Kevin Durant came. So PJ Tucker played with LaMarcus Aldridge at the University of Texas, which and so Aldridge right now plays for the San Antonio Spurs. So in 2006, PJ Tucker was drafted in the second round, 35 overall pick by the Toronto Raptors. They only played a little bit. 2006, 2017, I have his stats right here. He only averaged 1.8 points. 1 point a game, basically. So he's out. Then he was out of the NBA for such a long time. This is why it's such an inspirational story, this PJ Tucker. He was out of the NBA such a long time, played overseas, played in the D League. As you see around, he played in Israel and other places. Then in 2012, for some reason, he came back. And he was signed by the Phoenix Suns. And then played for the Phoenix Suns for 5 seasons. And even played for the Toronto Raptors again. Then in 2017, he signed a 4-year deal, $32 million contract with the Houston Rockets. And now he plays for the Houston Rockets, of course. Played a power forward and now center. So amazing career, amazing comeback. PJ Tucker, inspirational story. I remember watching in the NBA when many second-round players do not make an NBA roster. So I thought he's one of these players that you'll forget about. They'll never make it back into the NBA, but he found a way to make it back. And I remember him when he was with LaMarcus Aldridge at University of Texas. He was a very good player and very good college basketball player. I always liked him. And it's really nice to see him back. So now Gallinari, 3-point shot. Misses that shot. So I want to make a mix. Make it about PJ Tucker. I don't think many people make mixes about PJ Tucker. Tyson Chandler with a shot. Since the Sixers lost, where do you recommend Joel Embiid to go? And rebounder, if you're still here. I was talking about someone else, so talking about PJ Tucker, so I'm gonna yes, I'll answer your question. If Joel Embiid, I would like the Sixers to stay. They'll have a new coach. I would like the Sixers to stay. I would like Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons to stay and try for another year with a new coach. But if he has to leave, one person a long time ago told me, I think this is a good deal. You should trade with the Portland Trailblazers. Trade CJ McCollum. I don't know if it works out money-wise. Let's trade CJ McCollum and Yusuf Nurkic for Joel Embiid and someone else. And I thought, that's a good trade. That's a good deal. Because CJ McCollum, he needs to has his own team, break out as a star. And he's a very good shooter and three-point shooter. And Ben Simmons needs more three-point shooters around him. And Ben Simmons passes the ball a lot. So maybe you have CJ McCollum shooting the ball a lot for the Sixers. And Joel Embiid will come to the Portland Trailblazers to play with Damian Lillard. And then you give him a very great big man. Now, Joel Embiid is a player that, of course, is injury prone. You give him another star to play with. Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, a little bit too similar to each other. So maybe that works. Also, another thing that could happen is that Golden State has a number 2 overall pick. Maybe if they can't get Giannis, first they'll try to get Giannis, but if they can't get him, maybe they'll trade for Joel Embiid. And then Golden State will have Joel Embiid, which is pretty cool. Plays against this team. Portland Trailblazers court, Golden State Warrior jerseys. A rebounder. If you're still here, yeah. I would like to see Joel Embiid on the Portland Trailblazers. Because the Portland Trailblazers, Damian Lillard plays really well and stuff, but they're only an 8 seed right now. They haven't been able to win much. Russell Westbrook with the ball. Let's check out the score again. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, ask me. Fourth quarter now. Rockets 89-82. So it looks like the Rockets are going to win. Now, I'm not surprised. Because they have James Harden, who's the best player on the team. So Russell Westbrook, let me look at the stats for a second. Russell Westbrook right now has 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Game locked me off, and I'll go back into the game. Hold on a second. It looks like Lou Dort cannot contain James Harden tonight. That'll be really interesting to see if the Houston Rockets can defeat the LA Lakers, the mighty Lakers, and LeBron James. I don't see it happening. You never know. So far, no real big upsets at all, really. Let's look at Oklahoma City Thunder. Lou Dort, 27 points. He's the best player tonight. Wow. Known for his defense, but now showing you some offense. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, former Clipper, but a young star, 16 points. Chris Paul, 14 points. Now I'm just going to hurry up and look at James Harden. Am I looking at the right box score? I think I am. Russell Westbrook tonight, offensively at least. Shot 15 times, scored 9 times out of 15. Pretty good. James Harden offensively not having a good night. Intelligent Giant, thumbs up to you as well, Intelligent Giant. How are you and how are your online classes? I hope you're well. The summer has ended, and that was very quick. Right? It's already September. In 2020, there basically is 4 more months left. And then October, there's going to be Halloween. And then Thanksgiving. And Christmas. And it's, of course, a very strange year. And all those holidays we're going to celebrate it very differently because of the virus and everything like that. But strange year. So I'm trying to log back into the game. Look, my 42 hours. So I always go until the end of my phone battery. If you're still here, thank you for coming. NBA gameplay, if you come back, sorry that your Thunder are losing the game. They played their hearts out. They were not expected to even make the playoffs, and it looks like they're going to lose Game 7. Well, I'm not actually watching a game, but it looks like on NBA Twitter it says Oklahoma City down 2 with 9:17 left in the game. So the box score is like not up to date. So Oklahoma City, maybe they'll win. They'll come back and win. I do not have ESPN. I was surprised yesterday that the Utah Jazz game, Denver Nugget game, they showed the game. Mike Conley misses a last second 3-point shot. And they lose the game. We rarely see this court, Tenement Court, Philippines Court, introduced in Season 3. This is also a very beautiful court, a real-life court in the Philippines. Now, my opponent has Houston Rocket jerseys, those white Houston Rocket jerseys, white and red, and I have red Houston Rocket jerseys. And one of my favorite teams, the Houston Rockets. James Harden with slam dunk. Good defense, and turns that into a one-handed shot that scoring with content makes it in. He has an Edwards. He has a Robert Parrish. He has the Chief. PJ Tucker rebounds the ball, just like PJ Tucker does in real life. He's the rebounder. Russell Westbrook right now. James Harden with a shot. Very tough shot. Misses that shot. Danilo Gallinari, Oklahoma City Thunder, with the shot. Shot blocked. Gives the ball to James Harden. James Harden has the ball. Russell Westbrook, PJ Tucker. It must be kind of strange to be Russell Westbrook for many reasons. Because Russell Westbrook, of course, is on the Houston Rockets right now and is playing against his former team, the team he's most known for, who he'll always be known for, the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm checking something on my computer. Oh, wait, out of bounds. Edwards with this ball. Gives the ball to Garnett. Okay, we're going to play another game. I think there's one person still here. Thank you for still staying here with me. And we're going to go until my phone ends. I appreciate your support. He has a monthly master, Ray Allen, that redid it again. We're in Orlando. We're in the bubble, basically. Luka Doncic with the ball to Brandon Ingram. Let's autoplay it. It looks like it's a really good game. Right now, I see 96-96. Houston Rockets to Oklahoma City Thunder. So, we'll see if the Thunder can win. Well, for me, I feel like the team that can beat the Lakers are the Houston Rockets, and they probably don't have a chance either. I don't think they'll beat the Lakers. And LeBron James, we trust. LeBron James He's not going to lose to the Houston Rockets. I believe in him too much, unfortunately. He has Anthony Davis now as well. Nah, he doesn't have Lonzo Ball or Brandon Ingram. PJ Tucker, let's try a three-point shot with him. I know he's a miss, but... I'm the only person here, so I'm going to talk less. I appreciate the support. I think a lot of you guys are watching the Thunder Rockets game. And I understand if you have to watch that game. PJ Tucker with a dunk. Slam dunk, PJ Tucker. Luka Doncic with a shot. Luka Doncic 2, Brandon Ingram. Luka Doncic the Joker. Tries in for a nice little shot, layup shot. James Harden with a shot. Post shot, 84. Ray Allen with a three-point shot. Nice shot. You have 36% on my phone. Russell Westbrook misses that shot. Ray Allen with the ball. Brandon Ingram with a shot. Mid-range shot, 125, Brandon Ingram. Let's play against another opponent. Here's a Caron Butler. If you know me, I love seeing those old school players in the game like Caron Butler. Rockets right now, winning by 3 points. We're in Spectrum Center, Buzz City, Charlotte Hornets. North Carolina, Michael Jordan's team. Now they said Michael Jordan and his team, the Charlotte Hornets, now have the 3rd overall pick. So maybe LaMelo Ball will be there. And they always need a star in Charlotte. So maybe that's their star. LaMelo Ball, coached and mentored by the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Would that be a good fit? Now, right now, I think the Charlotte Hornets, recently they signed Terry Rozier, Scary Terry, to a big deal, a big contract. Who right now is their point guard, I believe. And then they have their own player that they drafted, Devontae Graham, who's playing really well right now. I believe he is their best player right now. So quite interesting. See what happens. And I definitely think they should draft LaMelo Ball, regardless if they have 2 point guards already. And let's go. A lot of times I like to go NBA Trade Machine to look at the players' salaries to see who's in their contracts. Right now, only one here, so if you're here, thank you for coming. So right now, Nicholas Batum has a $25 million deal for 2 years. So he makes $25 million each year. Terry Rozier has a $19 million deal a year. He makes $19 million a year, and it's for 3 years. Now let's look at Devontae Graham. Devontae Graham, because they drafted him. I think he's a second-year player. He makes only $1 million a year, $1.4 million, and he has 2 years on his contract. So he has a very good contract. let's look up a little bit about Devontae Graham. He's one of the candidates for most improved player this year. But Brandon Ingram won that. Now, Devontae Graham, he's actually a North Carolina kid, born in Raleigh, North Carolina. So this is the Charlotte Bobcats. The Charlotte Hornets are his hometown team. As Caron Butler drives in for a layup. He's 6'1". So in 2018, he was a second-round pick. And selected by the Atlanta Hawks, 34th overall. He's a 34th overall pick. But was drafted by Atlanta Hawks, but then traded to the Charlotte Hornets for 2 second-round picks. Yeah. If you remember playing NBA Live Mobile last season, he was just like a silver card. Gold card. But this year, he has multiple cards, which I love. I love seeing that. So his first year, he only played in 46 games, started 3 games, and averaged only 4.7 games. 4.7 points. But this second season, he played 63 games, started 53 games, and now is averaging 18.2 points a game. Very much improved. My opponent has a Tristan Thompson and a Gary Payton. And he played for the University of Kansas. He was a Jayhawk for 4 years, which is great when a senior goes to the NBA and plays well in the NBA. That's wonderful. His senior season averaged 17.3 points a game. I'm back. Thank you for coming out. Lou Dortz hits a clutch 3 for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He has 30 points. Let's go. Awesome to hear that. And I checked the box score. Lou Dortz is having an amazing game. He's a breakout star. Luens Dortz. He's known for guarding James Harden in the playoffs. Now he's offensively dominating tonight. He's clutch. He's a superstar. Hopefully you guys win the game. The Thunder. My box score, it says it's tied, 99. But I don't know if that's correct or not. So PJ Tucker with the ball right now. Westbrook with the ball. I wonder what Russell Westbrook is feeling, because he, of course, is Mr. Oklahoma City Thunder. But now he's not playing against the opposite team and trying to win against his old team. And he's a great competitor, so he's probably right now rooting for the Houston Rockets. But you know he loves Oklahoma City Thunder, loves the team. Also very happy for Chris Paul. Got traded, Oklahoma City Thunder. I heard Daryl Morey, James Harden, nobody told him about it. So he got traded. But now, playing for the opposite team and trying to defeat his old team, the Houston Rockets. Talk about a fierce competitor, that Chris Paul. You're so nervous. Hopefully, your Oklahoma City wins. Now, legacy-wise, that will hurt James Harden's legacy. And it will actually make the offensive foul in Houston. Oh, okay, let's go. Now, hopefully, the Thunder win. I'm rooting for that upset. Of course, if you're a fan of the Houston Rockets and Russell Westbrook and James Harden, if they lose tonight, that's not good for them. And Russell Westbrook, I think, will eventually, that experiment with Russell Westbrook, James Harden for 1 year, maybe they keep him for a second year, but maybe I have a feeling that they're going to try to trade Russell Westbrook. The Houston Rockets, I think they'll trade Russell Westbrook. But he has that massive deal. So maybe he's untradeable. But people said that about Chris Paul. Say he was untradeable. And they traded him for Russell Westbrook. Couple seconds left. Now I'm going to go NBA Trade Machine and just look at their roster. Let me play the second game. Houston Rockets. Look at the Houston Rockets. One of my favorite teams. Wow. Russell Westbrook makes $38 million a year. And that's for 4 years. He makes 38, 506,000, 482. That's a lot of money. He actually makes more money than James Harden. James Harden makes 38, 199, 199,000. So he actually makes a little bit more than James Harden. Pretty much the same, but a little bit more. And the third best player, Eric Gordon, makes $14 million a year. In this 1 year, he's an expiring contract. Robert Covington makes $11 million a year. PJ Tucker makes $8 million a year. Yeah, so I don't think that Russell Westbrook contract is very good. I don't think that's very tradable. But we will see. My opponent has Golden State Warrior jerseys. I think I have Brooklyn Nets jerseys. Luka Doncic makes a mid-range shot. I think I pressed the wrong team. That's my normal team. Yeah, that deal, I don't know if that's good for your future for the Houston Rockets. Chris Paul, of course, also made $30 million. 506, 482. What? Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook, they have the same salary. They make $38, 506,000, $482 a year. Well, they're like identical salary rise. And then Steven Adams is the second highest paid player on Oklahoma City Thunder, makes $25 million a year. Danilo Gallinari makes $22 million a year. I think he's going to be a free agent. Dennis Schroeder makes $15 million a year. Interesting. And Lou Dortz, of course, the star. Luann Dortz makes $647,000. So hopefully they get a contract extension. I think I already gave it to him. Chris Paul has CP3 has a triple-double. Not surprised. Good for him. He's always a fierce competitor. He has Mamba mentality. He's very much like Kobe Bryant, but he's just very short. I heard that sometimes great for Chris Paul. Now, Lou Dortz, the star of the NBA playoffs, pretty much. Now, dominating. Lou Dortz, born 1999. James Harden, born 1989. There's a 10-year difference between the ages. But he's dominating right now. LeBron James drives in. But Luka Doncic, cool hand Luka with a block shot. Bill Laimbeer with a rebound. Gives the ball to Devin Booker. It's a little bit slow right now, but I'm going to continue the game. Mike Bibby with a shot to Bill Laimbeer. Mid-range shot. Misses that shot, but Devin Booker, Kendall Jenner's boyfriend, with a layup. Lou Dortz, Game 7 right now. Playing the game of his life. Checking the box score now. Houston Rockets are up by 2 points. So Kyrie Irving with the ball. Gives the ball to LeBron James as he's going to drive in for a layup shot. Seconds left. James Harden is not playing well this game. It says on ESPN that Russell Westbrook misses the shot. Steven Adams, defensive rebound. Of course, Steven Adams, probably the player that has been there the longest on Oakland Thunder now. And he's not even that old. He's actually quite young. Now let's play against this opponent. Chris Paul, defensive rebound. We're in the Hoop Dome again with that vending machine and that bench right there. Love this court, love this arena. I don't know. Last time I couldn't film, but this time it's gonna film. And I love to go back and look at this court. Reminds me of season 1, season 2 NBA Live Mobile. They had this court. I'm gonna call this the Drew League court. I rarely saw this court, but yesterday I saw this court for the first time. There's some rare courts, and I definitely think this is a rare court. As I'm auto playing right now. So, shot. Gildas Alexander makes a 3-point shot. Dennis Schroeder assist. Now Russell Westbrook with the ball. Dennis Schroeder misses a shot. Eric Gordon, defensive rebound. Devin Booker dunks. Russell Westbrook with the ball. It was a very close game between them. But both teams are probably going to lose to the Lakers. As LeBron James we trust. LeBron James does not lose. I'm at 22% in my phone. We're going to continue going on. Devin Booker with a shot. Bill Laimbeer with a shot. Bad boy. Gets a shot blocked. 55 seconds left. Josh Collins with the ball. Mike Bibby, Senior Bibby with a shot. Gives the ball to John Collins. Flying layup. Beautiful, beautiful animation. Russell Westbrook with the ball. The Hoop Dome. 3-point shot. Actually, NBA Live Mobile does not even have a Lou Dort's card. I don't believe. Me, Mike Bibby, Senior Bibby with the ball. Mr. University of Arizona Wildcat. Legend, college basketball legend, Sacramento King legend. Gives the ball Bill Laimbeer. Misses badly with that shot. Russell Westbrook with the ball. Gives the ball to Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq O'Neal. Russell Westbrook with the ball. Gives the ball to Shaquille O'Neal. Russell Westbrook. Long mid-range shot. Misses that shot. Shaq gets a rebound. But it's too late, Shaquille. It's too late, man. Now let's play our second game. Bum 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 bum. He has Avery Bradley, 105 overall. This person loves the Lakers. He has every player on the Lakers. So, next playoffs. If the Houston Rockets win tonight, this is a preview of the next round of the playoffs. Number 1 seed Lakers versus the number 4 seed Houston Rockets. And we're in outer space right now. Spaceballs court. I'm autoplay it. We get a shot blocked. Done. Russell Westbrook with the ball. Gives the ball to the beer, James Harden. Russell Westbrook with the ball. PJ Tucker misses that shot. James Harden with a slam dunk. LeBron James with the ball. Gives the ball to Anthony Davis. Gives the ball to PJ Tucker. Misses that shot. But J.R. Smith with the rebound. And the tip-in shot. It looks like the Houston Rockets won by 1 point. A very close game. Congratulations to the Houston Rockets. But if that's the true score, I feel sorry for the Oklahoma City Thunder, but also congratulations on a great season and great playoffs by the Oklahoma City Thunder. An amazing job by Lou Dort. He is a star. He's a stud. And he's going to be a star for Oklahoma City Thunder. The future is bright for Oklahoma City for sure. We lost. Sorry for your loss. Sorry, I think they only lost by 1 point. But congratulations to Oklahoma City Thunder for an amazing season. They played with a lot of heart. Harden fouled Luen Stort, but they called it a block. Oh, sorry to hear that, as I wasn't watching. Oklahoma City Thunder had a great season, though, and a great playoffs. And Luen Dort is now breakout star. You probably build a team around him now. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So they have their young stars. Also, congratulations to the Houston Rockets and James Harden and Russell Westbrook. They're still going to try to win a championship. And I'm rooting for Russell Westbrook to win a championship. And they're going to play the LA Lakers. Now, the Lakers, they'll probably defeat the Houston Rockets. Because I don't think anybody's going to pick the Houston Rockets to defeat the Lakers. So, but we'll see. It looks like every team right now, the better overall seed has won pretty much. Until Miami and Milwaukee. Pretty much every higher overall. No upsets at all. A little bit boring. I don't see any upsets right now. Even a third seed, sixth seed, if they win, it's not an upset really. Fourth seed, 5 seed. Even if they win, it's not really an upset. Yeah, so Lakers are going to play the 4th seed, Houston Rockets, and the 2nd seed, Clippers are going to play the Denver Nuggets. So, all the lower seeds have lost. And the Milwaukee Bucks right now are playing against the Miami Heat. The Pacers lost, though. The 4th seed, 5 seed. Pacers got swept in Miami Heat. But 4th seed, 5th seed, pretty much the same. Toronto Raptors playing the Boston Celtics, and they just lost 2 games. And the Heat lost 2 games. Sixers lost, Nets lost, Magic lost. So yeah. An NBA game today. Sorry to hear that, of course. Now, Oklahoma City Thunder, they have a lot of draft picks. Because after they traded Russell Westbrook and Paul George, their future is very bright. I think in the future, we don't really think about this much, but they have a lot of draft picks. So those future NBA stars are waiting for them to be picked. Are waiting to be picked by them. The future is bright for Oklahoma City. Long-term future, very bright. And nobody expected them to be playing in the playoffs. We expected them to be a bad team, to be like the New York Knicks or the Golden State Warriors, something like that. To be a very bad team, to be tanking, but they did not tank and it played really well. Yao Ming. Now this opponent has these beautiful 90s retro Atlanta Hawks jerseys. The jerseys that Dikembe Mutombo played in. Rebounder, thanks for coming back. Rebounder, happy to see you back. And I think last time you asked a question, Joel Embiid, where would I like him to play for? I of course would like Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons to stay for the Sixers. But if that does not work out, Joel Embiid, I like to see him being traded to the Portland Trailblazers for CJ McCollum and Yusuf Nurkic. I don't know if the salary works out, but first of all, that gives Damian Lillard a very great big man, like Joel Embiid to play with, another star to play with. And CJ McCollum, he's a star, but he's kind of very similar to Damian Lillard. Now, Sixers, if they make that deal, they have CJ McCollum, who gets to score and shoot threes and score as much as he wants. As Ben Simmons needs a shooter on his team, a person to shoot threes. And so offensively, CJ McCollum will probably break out, become a star for the Sixers. And also, if they get traded, Yusuf Nurkic will be a Sixer. And that's a nice center to have as well. And maybe one day Nurkic can make the All-Star team. Maybe. As he is quite a talented player as well. So Allen Iverson with a shot. So I think that's the best team. There might be other teams. Like Golden State, they have number 2 overall pick. If they can't get Giannis, maybe they'll try to get Joel Embiid. They don't even really need him, but you have a healthy Curry, healthy Klay Thompson, healthy Draymond Green, and then you also have Joel Embiid. That would be pretty cool. A pretty deep team, very scary team. And don't worry about it. Yeah, school is more important. I'll ask you a question. Where do you think Joel Embiid should go to? Should they trade Joel Embiid to another team? Or should they trade Ben Simmons? Now, Ben Simmons is younger, so I will keep Ben Simmons. And then Joel Embiid, he's not old, but he's like a little bit older than Ben Simmons, I believe. And also injury prone. So that's why, in my opinion, you keep Ben Simmons. Even though Ben Simmons cannot shoot any 3-point shots. He's not much of a shooter. He's a passer. But he can also score the basket and in the paint shots and everything like that. So they're very high draft picks, and Ben Simmons, of course, was a former number 1 overall pick. So they'll be up to Elton Brand. Joel Embiid should go to Miami. That's my pick. Interesting choice. And would you trade? Who would you trade to? Who would Miami trade to get Joel Embiid? If there's a trade. If you're a Sixer fan, who do you want? My opponent has Emmanuel Ginobili, but I don't think you'll get to see Emmanuel Ginobili. I think it's a different team. I played this person yesterday. I think they're in the Hoop Dome as well. Yes, the beautiful Hoop Dome. They have Denver Nugget jerseys, rainbow jerseys from last time, and Golden State Warrior jerseys. Honestly, I don't know. I think that would be a perfect fit. And would you want to keep Jimmy Butler on Miami? Because Jimmy Butler has already played with Joel Embiid. Would you want to keep him? Yeah. In Miami, they have a lot of... Well, you have to trade Bam, right? Bam Abial... Bam, I keep pronouncing his name wrong, but Bam. Adebayo. I didn't look up his name. I always pronounce his name wrong. I just call him Bam. I'm just going to call him Bam. If Joel Embiid is there, and Joel Embiid, his contract has probably cost a lot of money. You probably need to trade Bam to make it work. And Bam with Ben Simmons would be quite good. That'll be a very good deal for the Sixers. Now, the Sixers, I would do. Miami, I don't know for sure. So, looking at NBA trade machine, Jimmy Butler makes $32 million a year. He has 4 years on his deal. And remember, he had that max deal. So they have Andre Iguodala. For some reason, I don't know why Andre Iguodala makes $17 million a year for 3 years. And Goran Dragic, he's their point guard, their former point guard. He's a free agent. They're probably not gonna sign him back. Tyler Hero, they're only rookies. So he makes $3 million a year. So those contracts are very small contracts. So you have to, of course, keep the young core. So Bam only makes $3 million a year. He's still on his rookie deal. And Chris Nunn makes $1 million a year. You probably have to trade one of them to make it more enticing for the Heat. And you have to trade Andre Iguodala. I was surprised Andre Iguodala has such a big deal. I thought he was waived by the Memphis Grizzlies. Now 5% left, and I'm going to play until 5%, then I'm going to end the live stream. But thank you for coming. Anybody that came, thank you, Rebounder, for coming. I'm still going to play. But I'm going to play until 5 more. That's why Miami should get Joel Embiid, so you can team up with Jimmy Butler. So you actually like that. Because they played together for 1 season. They lost to Kawhi Leonard in the Eastern Conference Finals, the semifinals. You like the combination of Jimmy Butler. They're very tough-minded players, especially Jimmy Butler. So it could work. But you have to keep Tyler Hero or Chris Nunn, one of those players, or maybe you have to trade one of those, but you try to keep one of them. You probably have to trade Bam, though. If they're Sixers, right, and then they offer you Bam Adebayo, then you would do it for sure. I definitely think you'd do it for sure. The rebounder. I definitely think they'll trade for him. To make the contract work, you have to get... The Sixers don't even... I mean, the Heat don't even have that big of a deal. So Dragic is a free agent. So they have to trade Andre Iguodala to make the deal work. And also, Andre Iguodala, I can't believe he has such a large contract. The Golden State must have signed him for such a big deal. He was on Memphis Grizzlies for a long time, and he didn't want to play for the Grizzlies, and then they had to cut him, basically. So that would be definitely a good deal. Interesting. Him and the Miami Heat, Joel Embiid. Of course, this is depending if Joel Embiid is healthy or not. I think I'm the only one here right now. So thank you for coming. I appreciate it. All right, a couple of seconds left, and then I'm gonna be done. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna go till my phone ends. I appreciate your support. Almost 2 hours, and this time it went pretty well. I played against many people, so I appreciate your support. 14 seconds left. 9 seconds left. Congratulations to the Houston Rockets. But now you have to play the Los Angeles Lakers, and Anthony Davis and LeBron James are waiting for you. And they really want to win in LA. They want to win another championship. They're the greatest franchise in NBA history. And they really want to win. So I thank you for coming. I have to leave. Have a great night in the United States. And if you are from another country, have a great day. Now let's look at the auction house very quickly. The Steve Nash, Robert Horry, the monthly Masters are the highest card in the game. And then Larry Bird, of course. Let's look really quickly as my phone's about to end. So look, there's a Robert Horry going in. Thank you for coming. I appreciate the support. Thank you very much.